We know that the entirety of the fourth phase of Marvel Studios was affected with a worldwide pandemic, so things had to be reshuffled around. Now there's been a lot of talk in exactly how much Black Widow was affected and how that affected the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige sets the record straight. So recently, while doing interviews, of course, in relation to Black Widow finally releasing, Kevin Feige was asked as part of a red carpet event about the Black Widow shift in release, of course, the substantial delay, and how that film getting delayed, and of course the pandemic and everything, affected the production of everything Marvel Studios had and things that connect to one another. Specifically due to the fact that going all the way back to when they announced the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Black Widow, we started to hear rumors that those two would be a little bit more connected at the hip than the other ones. And we now know that the character of Valentina was supposed to, in some way, shape, or form, appear first in Black Widow, and then make a appearance in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but because of the reshuffle, it's going the other way. And Kevin Feige confirmed exactly that it's a Easter egg that originally was supposed to appear first in Black Widow, then show up in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but moving things around and changing release dates, it went the other way. And he said that's it. Largely, that's the biggest thing affected in terms of Easter eggs and big reveals and connective tissue. And while some people are debating whether he's telling the truth or not, I think he is. Like, Black Widow was done. So that film was in the bag. They've been sitting on it for the better part of the year. We know this for a fact. And then they were shooting Falcon and Winter Soldier to release after it. If you guys remember, Black Widow was supposed to release last spring, and then at the end of summer, in early September, we were supposed to get the Falcon and the Winter Soldier as the first series. So your companion piece, one to another, to start setting up the next phase, Valentina being caught in the middle of it. That didn't go that way, unfortunately, but it doesn't look like it screws up anything in the long-term planning. So I 100% believe him, because it just makes sense. Like, it's not as big as where WandaVision is affecting what happens in Doctor Strange and everything. Because could you imagine if Doctor Strange came out and we still didn't have WandaVision, and then we had WandaVision come out? It's like, but we already know what happened. What's the point? It's not that big. It's a little cameo that sets up what's coming next.